June 22nd, 2024, 97 Jeep Cherokee 4-liter, inline 6, air dryer. We're going to replace it. Hopefully, we're not going to replace the PAG oil. We're just going to replace it, vacuum it down, charge it up, and hopefully that will get it. Okay, we're going to use an 8mm to take the binding strap, or whatever you call that thing back there, off, or loosen the canister up. This is 8mm. This is a 13mm. We're going to loosen it. We will remove the clamp and pull it off. It is already out of Freon, so we're not worried. We don't have to worry about having it reclaimed. We'll take the valve off. I will usually replace this valve, but I'm not going to do it today. We'll get our caps off. It says it requires 20 ounces of 134 and 8 ounces of PAG oil. We replaced this compressor a couple of years ago. I'm not going to replace the PAG oil. We're just going to see how it does. If we need it, we'll replace the compressor when we have to do that, if this doesn't work out. The orifice tube, it said you had to replace the whole aluminum line on a 97. That the orifice tube was in that aluminum line, and it had to be, the whole line had to be replaced. This is standard 4-liter, inline 6. Power steering pump. Thermostat housing. It's just your standard stuff here. Okay, you also need a 15mm to remove, or was that a 16? That is a 16mm to remove that valve. Okay, if y'all work on cars much, you know nothing ever goes right, or doesn't go right for me anyway. So this stud that comes out of this old evaporator is a little star, and it was about to strip out, and so we just found another stud to put in the other one, or a bolt, put in the other one. It didn't bottom out, it tightened up, so that's what I've done. Now what I'll probably do is come in here and get a jam nut, put it on here, put this on here, and jam it up and get it out, instead of trying to get something on that and booger it up. But anyway, we've got it on, we've got it tight, everything's tight except for our strap down there. We're going to tighten it up, then we'll vacuum it down and charge it up. Like I said, it takes 20 ounces of R134 Freon and 8 ounces of PAG oil. This did leak out a lot of PAG oil, so I put 6 ounces of PAG 100 in it. So we will continue and maybe start vacuuming that down here pretty soon, and hopefully it'll hold vacuum and we can charge it and it'll work. Okay, we've got the vacuum pump hooked up and it is pumping down. Got the high pressure over here with the valve open, the low pressure over there with the valve open. These two valves open and going down to the yellow to the pump, and that way it is pulling vacuum on both the high and the low pressure side, and it is right at 30, and over here it's pulled down negative, but I can't tell quite what it is. But this one is, yeah, it's right at 30. We're going to let it vacuum down for about an hour, and then we will, like I said, this thing takes 20 ounces. This one holds 18 ounces, so we're going to use that and maybe see how that does. And like I said, I'm not a professional. Don't do what I do. Just this is for information purposes only. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, like I say, this thing holds 20 ounces of Freon. This came on that canister. It was not working. I ended up switching, putting this one on. I already had this one from previously. Put it on here and it started working. So we've got that one plus just a little bit. I have another one in there for the 20 ounces. It may not be exact, but that does have it cooling down now. My fan has not been coming on. This electric fan is supposed to come on when the air conditioner is on, so I'm going to have to trace that down. That'll be a different video. I'll have to trace it down and find out why that electric fan. These Jeeps have two fans. Got the mechanical fan over here, it's working of course, and then this electric fan over here which wasn't working. And we have water coming out of that hose there. I'm going to have to change. Let's see, where's my light? Let me take a look at that. I've had trouble with that before. Okay, you can see it coming out of there. Let's tighten this hose clamp up. I'm going to have to put the camera down until I get the light on it where I can see it. Okay, I'm going to have to move that hose clamp up. It's back too far. I'm going to have to move that hose clamp up and tighten it up, but it's going to have to wait now till it's till it's cooled off. Thing is, it's going to be very hard to get a screwdriver on, but I'll move it up and get a screwdriver in from over here. But I'm going to let it cool off because it is hot right now. Okay, well this is going to wrap this one up. We're going to go and put it in the parking lot. It spit out a good bit of water. And so when it's cool in the morning, we will loosen the hose clamp, move it forward, get it on that radiator neck better, or connector there better, and tighten it up good. 97 Cherokee country, what, 340,000 miles, I think, maybe 320, 315, I don't know, I don't remember. If anybody's got a set of used tires, 30 by 9 50 15s, I need a set of tires for this one, and I'm trying to go look at two parts Jeeps this weekend. People won't call me back on Marketplace. I'm trying to get a parts Jeep where I can get parts and get that one back on the road too.